Juan, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, very good. I closed
I
my browser out
I
to see if
can see
better.
your green
Uh-huh.
eyes.
You can see my green eyes. Very good. Excellent. I know sometimes it's so weird. Cambly, I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know if it's Cambly. I don't know if I'm not sure. I'm not a tech person, but
Probably it's a cache. The cache
it's
from my browser, maybe.
okay.
Usually I have a lot of tabs open.
Mm. Oh, okay. Because sometimes it's on my end too, though. So I'm like, but now I feel like it's better now. So let me open our lessons. But how was work today?
How was work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before this call, I was in a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I needed to ho- hang out. How you say that? Colgar.
Hang up. Mm-hmm.
Hang up.
Hang up. Uh-huh.
Hang up or hang out.
Hang up. Let me write it for you.
Okay.
Hang when
Hang
it's a
up.
call, when it's a call, we say hang up.
Okay. Hang up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but after this call, I need to resume
Mm-hmm.
the the call.
Oh, you need to call them back.
Yeah, I need to call it back.
Or them back or her or
Call
him.
them. Okay, call him. Call her. Call her back.
I need
Because
to
she's a woman.
call her back. Mm-hmm. Is that your team leader?
No, it's my colleague.
Colleague. Very good.
Well,
Excellent. Mm-hmm. And what's the news on your vacation next week?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I still not asked for that.
I still haven't asked about it.
I
Mm-hmm.
still have not asked. Could you repeat?
Mm-hmm. Let me write it. I have still not asked about it. It meaning the vacation, right?
Can I say I have not asked yet?
Yeah, you could say that. I have not asked yet. Mm-hmm.
I have not asked yet. I have still not asked about it. I have not asked yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And those are similar. You could use those are interchangeable. You could use either one. Well, I really hope you can because that would be a big bummer. I would feel so if she won't. I hope
Mhm.
she lets you. I'm sending it for you one. You deserve a good vacation.
Okay. Thank you. How you say?
Very
How you say? Buenas vibras.
good vibes.
Good vibes. Okay.
We need some good vibes. Or in English, we like to say good energy.
Do you have an expression for this?
It's like I hope or I'm keeping we say fingers crossed. This means good luck. When you cross your fingers, that means good luck. Mm-hmm.
Uh, do you know how
Chang
what mean that in what's in the
changuitos?
changuitos? No, changuitos. Sorry.
Changuitos. I don't know that. What's that?
What's that?
Changuitos. Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Samitos. Samitos.
Changuitos.
Changuitos. Fingers, let me write it. Fingers crossed. It's just,
Dedos
yeah.
cruzados, ¿no? Cruzar deditos, cruzando los deditos.
Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That must be is that a slang in Mexico, changuitos?
Slang, yeah.
Or a dialect, not a slang, but like
Mm,
here, for example, here they always say güey for like
okay.
friend, güey. Yeah, I guess you could say slang though,
Guatemala,
slang dialect.
in Guatemala.
In Bolivia,
Yeah, Bolivia.
güey, güey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
said,
amigo, right? Gue? Or
way,
at least here it means like a friend.
but way is more like Mexican, no?
Gue?
Way is Mexican. You can
Ah, they
say
use it a lot here. They use it a bunch here, gue.
way or way.
Oh, it's this first one. I don't have that accent, or I don't know how to do it on my keyboard, but the gue. The
Yeah,
gue one.
yeah. For everything is way. For example, ¿qué onda, güey? ¿Cómo estás, güey?
Yeah,
¿Qué onda?
here too. Well, at least for okay, that's a lie. Only it's usually more males or men say that more gue. You don't really hear women say it here. It's mostly males. Gue, 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 gue.
Mm,
What about in Mexico? Is it the same?
yeah, recently, almost all the people they use way for if you want to talk with someone, you can say ¿qué onda, güey?
Ah, okay.
It doesn't matter the gender.
Wow, okay. Very good. Here it's more common with between two guys usually,
Yeah.
two males.
Okay.
But sometimes I say it. Sometimes.
Okay.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, Juan, we have this last slide of this business lesson for meetings. So we can finish this one and then continue to the next lesson if you'd like. You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at. So, what would you say? So, let's look at this first one.
What would you say? What would you say? Check that everyone has a copy of the agenda. Has
So, this
everyone?
is.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
So this is just like you're going to make a statement to make sure that everyone has the agenda, right? So they're going to give us an example how to ask if everyone has that. So let's read both of them out loud.
Okay. What's mean gather?
Say that again.
Gather. Gather feedback.
Oh, gather. Okay, we're on that next one. That means like collect.
Okay.
Gather. Let me translate. Let's read number 1 though first before we go to 2. Can you read both of those?
Gather.
Gather. Or let's look at number 1. Check that.
Check that everyone has a copy of the agenda. Okay.
And then this is the question that they came up with. Can you read that one?
Yeah. Has everyone got a copy of the agenda?
Very good. Excellent. So we're taking this statement and making it into a feedback. Or I mean a question. I'm sorry. I'm reading the word. So let's look at number 2.
Okay. Gather feedback about your proposal. Can you help me?
So you could say, does anyone have any feedback about my proposal?
Okay.
Meaning like, could someone maybe, because feedback is great, right? Feedback can be really good. It can make you improve your proposal or improve the idea. So you could ask everyone, does anyone have any feedback or questions or concerns about my proposal? And then maybe someone will raise their hand and then you can have some sort of interaction with that person.
Okay.
So let's look at number 3.
Disagree with your colleagues' opinion politely.
Politely. That means like being nice instead of being like, oh, I hate your opinion's stupid. Like, why would you say that? Blah, 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 blah. Right? You have to be professional. So you could say a polite way, you could say this. You could say, even though,
Even though, a pesar
even
de.
though, mhm, even though I disagree,
Even though, okay,
even though I disagree
with
with your opinion,
your opinion.
I
Does that,
think I
okay,
think we can make a compromise, right? With your opinion, comma, I think we can make a compromise.
compromise, okay.
Meaning that we could come to some sort of agreement, right? Even though you have one opinion and I have another opinion, I think we can work together, compromise, and come to some sort of agreement, right? Or some sort of um thing that we can collaborate with, right? That's a very normal thing in a business situation or an office situation. People are going to have different opinions. So you have to kind of work out the differences and come to a compromise where everyone is in agreement, right?
Okay.
Mhm. That could be a little difficult. I know. All right. Let's look at number 4. Mhm.
Clarify what someone just said. Just is said or said?
Said.
Said.
Mhm.
Clarify what someone just said.
So you could be like, excuse me, could you clarify what you just said? Or could you restate what you just said? Or could you say that again? Just to make it clear. Clarify means like you need to hear it again and you need to understand it better. So
Okay.
that's like a clarification or clarify. You didn't really understand what was said, so you need to like raise your hand or wait till after the meeting and ask like, "Hey, I didn't really understand this. Could you clarify what you meant or could you clarify on what you wanted us to do?" Right? Have you ever had to ask that of a colleague before one? Have you had to be like, I don't really understand what you're saying or what you had said. Can you clarify it for me? Have you ever asked someone?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, right? It's very normal.
Yeah, it's very
Especially
normal.
sometimes if we're like distracted or maybe missed it. I do it all the time. I need clarification usually.
Even not all the people they are happy with that.
Yeah, some people are a little
Mhm.
intense, as I would say, and they need to relax a little, but yeah, that's just my opinion, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's normal. I feel like it's people should be open to clarifying what they said to other people. I think that's an okay thing. Okay, let's go. We finished that one. So we can continue to negotiations.
Negotiations.
So this is like, you know what negotiation is discussing on what we need to do type of thing or a business
Mhm.
deal. All right, let's get started. So we have some warm up questions. Can you read this first part?
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, you're okay.
Describe the last time you had to negotiate with someone such as price, tasks, deadlines, or childcare. Okay.
Hmm.
Try to mention who were you negotiate who were you negotiating with? Okay.
Mhm.
Describe the last time you had to negotiate with someone such as price, tasks, deadlines, or childcare. Childcare is like cuidador de niños.
Daycare, preschool, anything that like a babysitter, someone who's watching your child or like a center or school that's you have to pay for.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, who were you negotiation? I negotiated.
Mhm.
I negotiated with the with the construction worker
Mhm.
about uh, his prices
Mhm.
because he is building my house. He's expanding. Yeah, expanding. He's building my garage.
Wow, very good. Excellent. Yeah, that's a perfect example of negotiation. Here in Bolivia, I feel like in the United States, it's not as common for like when we're buying things like food or things like that. There's usually like a set price in the United States. But here in Bolivia, in the markets or the open markets, it's always a negotiation, right?
Mhm, exactly.
It's like, that's a little expensive, so I'm gonna go to the next person or something
Exactly.
like that. So it's constant, right? Very good. Were you happy? So with this negotiation, were you happy with the results of the construction deal, or how did you feel about it?
No, I am not happy because it's a good. I think it's a good price, but yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Always. Yeah.
So you are keep your money for a long time.
Um,
You save
not
your money. How do you say?
are you saying like you want to save your money, or
No,
can you
when
say
you
it one more time?
yeah when you have money in your account, in your bank
Mhm.
account, and maybe you have a lot of money because you were saving or keeping
Mhm. Saving.
saving saving your money, and
Mhm.
now the amount is decreasing.
Mhm. So,
So
yeah, so you can usually for example, if you're saving for something in particular like construction or maybe a house payment or something like that, we usually say savings account. So we have
saving.
two types of accounts, right? Our checking account where we use every day, and then we have our savings account where we kind of try to save a big
Okay.
amount for something like a house or a
Mhm.
car or something like that, right?
Okay. Mhm.
Hmm. So instead of keeping money, we say saving money.
Okay. Instead
Hmm.
of
Very good. Excellent. Okay, let's look at our vocabulary. So let's look at this first one.
okay, to compromise,
Hmm.
to give up something that you want in order to reach in agreement. No, an agreement.
Hmm.
Okay, to give up something that you want in order to reach an agreement. Okay.
So this is, I feel like compromise is essential for relationships, right?
Exactly.
Like we usually make compromises with our partners, our wife or husband, right? To keep an agreement going, right? You have to compromise usually
Exactly.
with that type of thing. Very good. All right, let's go to our next one.
Negotiate. To negotiate.
Hmm.
Okay, to discuss something formally in order to make an agreement, to bargain. What's mean bargain?
To bargain.
Bargain. Bargain.
Bargain means you want the best price. So
Okay.
you're going to try to get your best price for you, right? You want to get something that's cheap or that's affordable. It's a bargain. Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
No, okay. Es como regatear. You know what's mean that
Which one?
when you are looking for the best price, best
Mhm.
price.
Negociar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bargain,
That's
bargain.
what
It's the
that's what
same.
it's translating to, negotiate. But I'm not sure. Let me see if there's another. That's what the Cambly is translating bargain in
Talking
Spanish.
about compromise, do you have a boyfriend or do you have a fiance?
Negociar. Bargain. Yeah, it's saying negotiate. I don't know why. So, say that again.
Talking about compromise,
Uh huh.
do you have a boyfriend or a fiance?
Boyfriend.
Okay,
Boyfriend. Uh huh.
it's just it's just a question.
Yeah, it's okay. So bargain is coming up negotiate
Mhm.
still. So I'm not sure what was the word you said for
Yeah,
bargain?
regatear.
Regate. Can you type it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna write it. You're gonna teach me a word today.
yeah. 1 second. Yeah, yeah. It's when, for example,
Regatear.
if you are in a store and uh, the uh, the attendant, how you say el que atiende, how you say it?
Yeah, the attendant or the
Yeah,
the person that works there, the employee. Hmm.
yeah, the attendant. Yeah, that he told you or he tells you the price and you can say a better price, maybe less.
Hmm.
So that action is regatear.
And so that would be it then, yeah.
Mhm.
If that's a similar, I don't know this word, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's that's exactly what it is, a bargain. You want the best deal. Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, bargain. Bargain is a word.
Bargain.
Bargain.
Mhm.
Wow, I didn't know.
You didn't know bargain?
I didn't know. This word is new for me.
Good. So we like I always say when I go shopping, I always say like I want to get the best bargain. I want to get the best
Okay.
price, right? Mhm.
How often do you use this action or
This word, bargain?
this word?
It's
Uh-huh.
only when we're buying something and usually when the thing costs like it's more expensive, right? So, for example, if I want a new computer or a new excuse me, TV, we want a good bargain, right? We want a good price.
Yeah, you can't do this anywhere
In the United States
in any
or
place.
where? A bargain?
Like, yeah, for example, if you need to go to the supermarket and you need to buy something,
Mhm.
the things they have
A set price.
yeah,
Mhm.
just a
Set
price and you can pay, you need to pay that.
Mhm. But it so what this would be for bargain, for example, a lot of companies or stores have sales, right? Or
Okay.
promotions.
Hmm.
And so that's when you look for the bargains. That's when you want
Okay.
to have the best price, right? So in the United States, it's usually meaning like if a store is having some sort of sale or maybe a big offer clearance, that's when you can get a good bargain, a
But
good
bargain and offer is a different thing, right?
yes. Bargain and negotiate are similar. Bargain
Okay.
and negotiate are synonyms.
Yeah.
Offer is not the same.
If
It's
you
just
if
like
you go if you go to
uh-huh.
the supermarket, you can't negotiate the price,
No,
or you
usually
can't do
not.
the bargain. Yeah.
hmm
But
That
if
has
you
to
go,
do. Uh-huh. Sorry.
sorry,
Mhm.
if you
No,
go
you go.
with local business, for example, if you go, I don't know, you want to buy an apple
hmm
or bread in the street, you can bargain
hmm
it.
Exactly. It's more common, not in big companies, but sometimes in the United States, they have this thing called price matching. So
Okay.
if you go in and you're like, hey, look at this, this store has an offer on this same product that you have, can you price match it? Meaning, can you give me the same price as this store? And sometimes the bigger companies will do that. It just depends.
Wow. Okay.
But it's not normal. That's not like in the United States, you don't usually do that a lot, but sometimes bigger companies will price match. Let me
Price
price
match.
match. Meaning they'll match the price to another place. But that's not really common. That's not like a very common thing. It's just sometimes if they offer it.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, let's go to our next one. Offer.
Offer. Offer an amount. An amount or amount? Amount.
Amount.
Amount. An amount of money that you say you will pay for something.
Like, for example, I'll offer you $500 for your treadmill or something like that. Or I'll offer you this amount of money for this thing. It's just an offer.
Okay. Offer and discount is different.
It can be different.
It can
So
be different.
offer is the amount that you set for someone. Like, one, you need to pay me $10 for this mug. That's my offer. I don't know. It's
Okay.
just like but what was the other word? I'm sorry, bargain?
Discount.
Discount. Discount is like today or this week we're having a 50% discount on all of our mugs in house.
Okay.
So it's a little different.
I got it.
All right, let's look at this one.
Counter offer. Okay, an offer you make in response to an offer made by someone else. Okay.
So this is this is also kind of bargaining, a counter offer. So a counter offer is like, for example, you tell me you can buy my computer for $300, and then I counter offer you and I'm like, well, what about $250? And you're like, what about $260? Like, it's a counter. You're kind of counter offering the first offer. It's a different price. It's just like bargaining. These are all this counter offer is kind of, you're bargaining. You're trying to negotiate this type of price or deal.
Okay. And we have time? Yeah.
Okay, let's do this last one.
Deal. Deal. An agreement between two or more people or groups that helps each see somebody.
Very good. So this is just like the same thing, like a discount or a deal. It means it's just like we agree on this price, or we agree on this either contract or whatever we're trying to exchange. We agree on it. It's a
Es
deal.
un acuerdo, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right, Juan, we're about to run out of time, but you did great today, and I will see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Bye-bye, Juan. See you next time.
See you.